Welcome to the video of how to gain more social media views. Let's go. So first of all, some credibility behind this presentation is myself. So I've gained over 100 million views organically through TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, all those platforms. Here's some examples from TikTok. As you can see, millions of views. So you're not talking to somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. Let's get into it. So the importance of virality: increased visibility, more engagement, potential business growth, and more eyeballs, meaning more people see your shit. Cost-effective marketing, if you're creating content that's, posted across TikTok, Instagram, assuming it's organic, you're not obviously paying for marketing. Trust and credibility, the more followers you have, the more views you're getting, the more engagement you're getting, is all trust and credibility, right? And also social proof. So if you have a good following, if you have a good brand behind yourself, it's going to help with, credibility, and also it's going to obviously form that social proof. So the key elements of viral content. Number one, emotional content. So you've got humor, storytelling, surprises, positive and negative emotions. So the funny content is highly shareable because it provides entertainment and a way to connect with others through shared laughter. So, humor content, if you see something come up on your For You page, you're going to see it and you're going to think it's funny if it is funny, right? And you're going to share it to your friends, you're going to comment, you're going to like it, you're going to save it. So humor content does get good engagement. Also, storytelling. Emotional, compelling stories are particularly effective at engaging audiences. A well-told story can create an emotional journey for the viewer, making them more likely to share the content. So as you guys probably see, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, you're constantly seeing people tell a story. And the reason why these do so well is because people want to know the end result, or the end outcome. So they stick around for the whole video all the way to the end to, see the story and see what they have to say. Surprises, content that surprises or offers something new or unexpected. Again, it kind of sits under that storytelling. Like you're doing a video and it's like, oh my God, you won't believe what happened. Wait around to the end of this video. Content that surprises or offers something new or unexpected. Is your content sitting under that? It may be, but if it's not, you need to look into that area, because content that surprises people, often people are going to watch that type of content, right? So the next thing, so positive and negative emotion. Research actually shows that positive emotions such as amusement and inspiration are effective at driving virality. Content that makes people feel good is more likely to be shared. If you see a piece of content and it makes you feel good, you're likely going to share it to someone else to make them feel good as well. On the flip side, negative emotions like anger or hate towards something can also lead to high shares, especially if content is debatable. Your video is giving off negative emotions to people. People might not agree with your video, therefore they might comment. This leads to more engagement because the more comments, the better, right? And, if people don't like it, they may share it as well and be like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Again, this leads to more engagement. This is the stuff that you want. All right, so next thing. So high quality edits. Videos are often appealing to people if they're funny, it's a story, or the quality of the video is very good. So this is where high quality edits comes into play. This is more for business owners, entrepreneurs, or people that are providing value or informative content. Like this kind of sits under that, but let me get into it. So attention grabbing, professionalism, and credibility. So attention grabbing, so high quality visuals are more likely to catch the eye of viewers as they scroll through their feed. So if you're scrolling through your feed and you just see a bland video, you're probably not going to watch it, right? But if you have sharp, vibrant images, lots of B-roll, lots of animations, and well-produced edits, these are going to stand out within other people's content, increasing the chances that viewers will stop and engage with your content. So obviously there's a point where you don't want to have too much editing, but if your overall video is clean enough for the eye of someone else, then obviously your videos are going to do much better than someone else's that is either over edited or has poor edits. So it's very important that your video needs high quality edits if it is edited. So next one, so professionalism and credibility. So high quality visuals convey a sense of professionalism and credibility. Professionalism and credibility aligns your brand and what you're about. If your videos aren't up to scratch, people are not going to engage with you. They're not going to follow you. They're not going to, want to work with you, because if your content's not good and it's not up to scratch, then it probably kind of reflects on yourself, right? So it might be, if your content's not good, then you're not serious about your shit. You don't actually care. So make sure you care, because it helps with professionalism and also gives you that credibility behind yourself. So making viewers more likely to share the content with their own connections if it is up to scratch. So very important. So your videos need to be high quality. If they're not, then don't post them, and rethink on how you can make that piece of content 10 times better. Because you shouldn't be posting a piece of content if you don't think it's the best of your ability, because these little things, little details in your videos definitely do play a part on how well your video performs. So the next thing, so unique and creative content. So content that stands out from the crowd. The internet is flooded with so much content, so much, and the unique, the creative concepts will help your video stand out in front of other people's. So when people encounter something they haven't seen before, it grabs their attention instantly, increasing the likelihood of engagement and sharing. So if you think of a creative concept that will help your video stand out from the rest, then this is very important. And go fucking crazy. Like, excuse my language, but go crazy. Like, creative concepts make content more memorable. The more crazier, the better it's going to do, the more shares it's going to get, the more engagement it's going to get. So you need to go crazy on your content ideas. Obviously, there's a point where you don't want to cross, where it's kind of too out there or too crazy, but you need to think like creative, like above creative. You need to like think past, other people. Consistently create creative content. This will help build a distinctive brand identity. So people will be like, damn, this guy's creating such creative content. I want to follow him because no one else is creating as creative content as this guy. So this sets you apart from your competitors, and it sets you apart from everyone else. So, and it makes you, at the end of the day, it makes you more recognizable, because people are like, shit, this guy's doing something that no one else is doing. Standing out from the crowd helps, everything pretty much. So the next thing, so relatable content. So this has especially worked well for myself. Emotional connection, personalizations, emotional connection. So relatable content resonates emotionally with the audience. When viewers see content that mirrors their exact feelings, experiences, it creates a sense of understanding. So emotional content will help the likes, will help the comments, will help the shares, will help the saves, because I know for myself, like if I ever see, I'm not trying to scroll that much on social media, because all that stuff doesn't really help. It gets me distracted from all my other work. So I don't try to scroll that much. But when I do scroll, you do see that the relatable content you often engage more with, because you're like, oh my God, there's no way that happens to me. So relatable content will get comments, it will get likes, and it will get shares, because if someone relates to one piece of content, often many others are going to relate to that same piece of content, meaning it's going to get sent to group chats, it's going to get sent to friends, it's going to get sent to family. So relatable content is very, very good for high engagement. Overall, it will get a lot of views as well. The next thing, so personalization. So personalized content that speaks directly to your niche. For example, if you're in the fashion niche, you wouldn't post basketball related content, because you need to post what's specific to your niche. So if I'm in, the fashion industry, then I'm not going to go out and post a football video or a rugby video or a tennis video, because my audience follow for what I post and for what I'm about. So you need to stay niche specific. So, in terms of relatable content, what's relatable to your niche? These are the types of things you need to think about to, really, really push up the views and also engagement for your videos. So the next thing, so borderline content. This is debatable. Some people may not agree with me on this, but this certainly has helped me get, more views and better engagement. But yeah, I guess this is entirely up to you on how you take this. But controversy and debate. So content that challenges other people's opinions. Share controversial content to express opinions, engage in discussions, or gather audiences' opinions. Borderline content does help a lot, because if you're posting something debatable, there's going to be one type of person that agrees with it, and then there's going to be one type of person that doesn't agree with it. And these two people may comment. That creates like a clash in the comments section, meaning like one person's going to disagree with the other, meaning they're going to comment back and forth, back and forth. And this is all going to help the engagement for your video. So debatable content is very, very key, for getting more views throughout social media. So the next thing, so humor, so borderline humor, which often, involves edgy or dark comedy, can resonate with audiences, obviously to those who appreciate that type of humor. So all these types of things, all these debatable things that you might be like, oh, I don't want to post that, post it, because often people are going to agree with you, and there's often going to be people that don't agree with you. But this will lead to more comments, more shares, more saves, more disagreements, more agreements, and overall this is going to help your videos do better. Cheat codes, okay? Trust me, take notes on this one, because what I'm about to reveal to you is going to be so key to, really getting to that next step in, your content creation, and also to get those views that you want, and also that engagement that you want. So the first one, so engagement boosters. These two things right here are definitely going to help you out. So reply to every comment with a question, explanation. So increases comment count and engagement. If somebody comments on your video saying, oh my God, this video was so cool. And if you reply, thank you, and that's it. What are they meant to say after that? They might like your comment, or they might just not even like it and just keep scrolling. So if you reply back with thank you, what's your favorite part about this video? Then they're going to, they probably reply to that because they'll be like, oh my God, this creator's replied to me, so I'm going to reply back to him. And then after he replies, reply with another question. All these types of things, having conversations within the comments does help your videos do better. The more comments lead to higher visibility due to the algorithm prioritizing engaging content, okay? So reply to every comment with a question. This is very, very key, okay? Engage with similar content. So interacting with similar content signals the algorithm about your niche, okay? So if you're engaging, say you're in the fashion niche and you're engaging with fashion content, if you're liking, commenting, and sharing about, for example here, it's healthy eating. So if you're in the healthy eating niche and you're liking, commenting, sharing about healthy eating, this will increase your visibility within that niche, because if you're in there commenting, oh my God, that was such a cool video, then the viewers that watch that video are going to go into the comments. They might click on your page, leading to more followers, more people that are going to go to your page and click in your bio and things. They might buy a product that you're selling. So if you are interacting with the specific niche that you're in, this is going to help the engagement, and it's also going to help more people get to see your profile if you're commenting on those types of videos. So the next thing, so content optimization. So short form videos perform better. This is, just for me. The higher the watch time, the better the video will do. So say you have an 8-second video where viewers watch at least 5 seconds. This is already over 50% of, all the viewers that have watched at least 5 seconds. This means 50% of the people that have watched your video have already watched 50%. This is really going to help out your videos do better, because if you have a video that's a minute long and people stick around for 1 second, then that's like a very small percentage of your video that your audiences have watched. So I like for, in terms of short form content, the shorter the videos, the better. Obviously don't go too short. I kind of tend to stay at least 9 seconds. But yeah, this works for me, and it could work for you as well. So I highly recommend trying this out. The higher the watch time percentage leads to better performance and more visibility. So really try focus on, shorter content rather than kind of longer content. Obviously you can go into the longer content once you've distinguished like your brand and what it's about. For the meantime, if you're just trying to, start out posting content, I recommend the short videos. Will do better for you, and also kind of get that engagement that you're after. The next thing, so changing the angle of each frame. This keeps viewers engaged by providing a different viewing experience. So if you come to a video scrolling on your page and you see, oh, yep, watch that, and then the next second the frame changes, and then the next second the frame changes. Meaning if I'm standing here and then suddenly I'm over here, and then suddenly I'm over here, this is going to help with the people that are watching your videos. They're going to be more engaged because things are changing on your screen. You're not just, there's not just one person standing there in the same position talking the whole time. So switching up the camera angles or changing visuals every few seconds This helps with, the viewers dropping off. Yeah, really kind of dial in on these two things because I think they are very important. So up next, content optimization number 2. So create viral content in your niche. This is very important. Leveraging successful content ideas and making them your own is very key to, getting ahead. Even if you're just starting out, like recreating viral content is very, very important, and it definitely helps your videos, have a more chance of going viral. Because say if you're in the fashion niche, search up viral fashion content and recreate the top performing videos in your niche, because the higher chances of going viral by mimicking successful pieces of content. So if an idea has already gone viral, the chances are that it's going to go viral again. Recreating successful content ideas that have already gone viral will help your engagement, and it will get, the views that you're after. Obviously try make, if you see a content idea and it's already gone viral in your niche, try add a twist to it, so you're not directly copying that idea. Yeah, that one's very important, and I would highly recommend, creating viral content in your niche. So the next one, so spell things wrong on purpose, okay? People may or may not agree with me on this, but this sparks comments, sparks interactions as viewers point out the creator's mistake. So if you have football on the screen, say, and you spelt it F-O-T-B-A-L-L instead of F-O-O-T-B-A-L-L, then people are going to be like, oh my God, you just spelt football wrong. You're such an idiot. And then people are going to react to that comment and be like, haha, he's such an idiot. But this is actually going to help your video do better and better, because the more comments, the more shares, the more saves, the more reactions you get to that misspelling, it's really just going to help your video do better and better. Obviously, you don't want to be misspelling things all the time, because it may make you look like a bit of a loser. But I recommend trying this out, even just for a video, seeing what the responses are and how that video performs. So content optimization 3, object distractor. So holding something while you're talking to your audience, or holding a pen. This keeps viewers engaged and focused on your content. If I'm just sitting there like this, but if I'm like this or like this, or I'm drinking, you guys are probably going to be more engaged to that piece of content. So I really do think that if you do have something that's distracting the viewer, whether it's a pen or whether it's a water bottle, whether it's your phone, whether it's I don't know, it could be anything, but this definitely does help with the engagement side of things. So definitely try that one out. So the next thing, so commenting on viral posts. This is another big one. Gaining visibility by interacting with popular content. So leaving thoughtful or humorous comments on viral posts that are in your niche. This is very important, in your niche. So very niche specific. This helps attract people to check out your profile, leading to more followers. So if it's a viral post that's getting millions and millions of views, it's going up every second, and you're in there commenting, and your comment does well, people like what you commented, or people found your comment very funny, the chances are they're probably going to click through to your profile, and they might, your videos, they might follow you, and they might buy something if you're selling something. So commenting on viral posts within your niche is very important, and it's actually a cheat code to gain more kind of account views, or even followers if you're lucky. So definitely do that. I think it's very important. So the next thing, so strategic posting. Yeah, we can kind of skip that first one, but if you are in New Zealand, you are New Zealand based, 8:15 has helped me a lot. Kind of people, I guess, are on their phone at that time. So 8:15 for me as a New Zealander has worked, but whether or not you disagree with that, I just thought I'd share the time that works best for me, since I'm based in New Zealand. So if you're not in New Zealand, just ignore that part. Follow up to date trends. So leveraging trending sounds and topics to boost engagement is very, very important. Create content around a trending TikTok sound or Instagram sound or whatever, but majority, they're coming from TikTok then going to other platforms. So the higher chance of visibility by riding the wave of current trends is very important, and it will help your videos do better. If there's a current trend, do that trend. If it's a dancing trend, do that trend. If it's a viral video that's gone viral and everyone's using the audio or the sound, then use that sound. You need to get onto these early, because the earlier you get onto the trends that are popping off, the better your videos are going to do. So content strategy number 1, hashtag usage. Effective use of niche specific hashtags is very important, and also general hashtags. So for example, if you're in the basketball niche, ideally what I think, especially for TikTok, is 2 general hashtags and then 2 niche specific hashtags. So if you're on the basketball niche, For You page, viral basketball tips. This helps not only, you've got the two hashtags within your niche, but you also have those 2 hashtags in the general scene of things. This does help increase discoverability and reach within and beyond your niche as well. This is what's worked for me. Try it out and see if it works for yourself. Creating content based on questions. Addressing common questions in your niche to provide value. If you go through finding questions and comments, answering those comments and making videos about those comments will help your videos do better by providing relevant content to your audience. So if you see someone commenting on a video that's specific to your niche, say you're in the basketball niche, and someone saying, how do I dunk, for example, and no one's done a video on that, then you're going to look at that comment and you're going to create a video based off that comment. Because often if somebody asks that question, often somebody else is wanting to know the answer to that question or wanting to see a video related to that question. Creating content based on other people's questions is very important, and it is going to help your videos do better. So content strategy number 2, effective hooks and call to actions in educational or storytelling videos. Capturing attention with a strong hook and ending with a good call to action is very important. And if you're not doing this, it's quite a big failure, to be fair. You need to have, first 3 seconds of your video has to have a strong hook, ending with a good call to action. Comment if you like this video, follow for more value. Check out my link in bio. It's alright, but often these platforms that if you say click the link in bio, that is actually taking the audience off their platform, so they don't actually like this as much. Ending with something like maybe check out my page, or check out my profile, or check out my other videos. By kind of saying this, people may click through onto your link, but you're not directly saying it to their face. So make sure to just be careful with that one. But starting with the most exciting part of the story and then restarting. So this is very good. Say you have gone to the beach and you've done a vlog and you saw something crazy. You wouldn't just start off saying, come with me guys to the beach to check out how my day went. You wouldn't say that. Instead you would say, oh my God, you won't believe what happened today while walking along the beach. Check out this video to see what happened. See the difference between those 2 hooks is very, very important. And then after you say that hook that I just told you, the good one, is you don't just cut to you walking along the beach, you cut to the very start of your day. Because then this will build up pressure to your audience, and then eventually throughout the video, then they can see what happened. So they don't see what happens straight after the hook. Make sure it's near the end of the video, because this obviously leads to more watch time and more engagement if it's at the end of the video that you're revealing, that thing or that crazy scenario that happened to your audience. This retains viewers' attention and encourages them to follow or engage throughout your whole entire video. So the next one, so highlighting important words in captions. Making key points stand out visually to grab attention. We're using bold or different colors for important words. If you have captions, bold, or make those really specific words different colors to your audience so it stands out to them and they can make decisions based off the words they see. For example, say if it's like follow and you've put it in bold, people are going to see that more than the rest of the words in those captions. This really does help viewers quickly grasp the main points and also stay engaged with your content. This is kind of coming to the end of this video. It's now been like half an hour or something, but this is the last thing. So tools for content creation. This will help your content creation and it will also save you a lot of time. If you don't know about these, then now you're going to know. So the first one, so metrical. So scheduling posts in advance. With this tool, you can go in there, go onto Metrical, and you can schedule posts up to weeks, months. So you can have all your videos ready and schedule them and post them at one time across multiple platforms. So this really does help with minimizing time and things, because it's quite hard posting across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these different platforms. When in here you can just make them all go out at the exact same time. So the next thing is captions.ai. So this is a really cool tool that I found is useful. If you struggle to remember scripts or talk to the camera, you can actually use this. So you can have your script lined up, you can read directly off the script and have your camera up here, say, and it will actually bring your eyes up and look directly at the camera, even though you're reading off the script right in front of you to the left while not even looking at the camera. This is a really cool tool to bring up your eyes and look directly at the lens, even if you're not actually looking at it. Keep that in mind. Next one is invideo.ai. This you can, text to videos, create videos with text prompts. The videos are very AI-y, if that even makes sense, but they're not the amazing real life visuals yet. But yeah, I mean, this is quite cool, but definitely not at that stage where it's like mind-blowing like Sora.ai. I don't think that's been released yet, and it could be wrong, but it's nowhere near that standard. Just bear that in mind, but it definitely does give you some cool stuff. So take a look at that. Next thing is Opus Clip. You guys probably know about this, long form content to short form clips. So you can put in your 20-minute video in here and it'll create you 10 viral clips. Says it's viral, but these clips, aren't really that edited or that customized. It's just normally just maybe some basic B-roll or captions. So it's quite good for creating the clips, but in terms of how far the editing goes, I'm not too sure about this. And that's the end of my presentation. Alex Hormozi, what an absolute god. Hope you guys found this presentation valuable. Probably could have, put some money behind this if I really wanted to and charge people for this information that I gave out to you guys for free today. But I really just want, to help people out there with content creation. If you like this video, then drop a comment below. If you have any other video ideas that you want me to do or want me to create, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. So make sure you drop a comment below, like this video and subscribe, because it really does help me create more and more content that helps you guys out for free. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to go follow all my socials below. As always, we'll see you in the next one.